Welcome to another episode of Motion in Motion New Adventures. I'm Lori Olson, founder of the Windex School of Mobile Apps and creator of Six Pack Apps. So what are we doing today, Opus? Well, the last time we looked into creating custom UI elements, like a custom badge, and created them from existing UI components, like UI label and UI button. But we ran into some limitations and couldn't quite create a badge that worked perfectly the way we wanted it to. This time we'll be creating UI components from scratch. I know that seems a bit scary, but with a little bit of experience using the low-level primitives in core graphics, it's a lot less intimidating. The fact is, I was working on stuff like this back in the 90s. Yep, I said 90s. And it hasn't changed a whole hell of a lot. My company, the Windex Group, actually at that time, the Windex Corporation, originally sold a cross-platform graphical user interface toolkit in C called Windex. And it ran on Windows, Mac, DOS, and X Windows. Yep, I said DOS. And that was pre-Mac OS 10 too. Opus here was our mascot. Now, each of those platforms had their own GUI. No, not DOS, but we layered on top of a product called Meta Windows. And Windex created a common API that allowed you to code up a user interface that would run on all those different systems and look native. You just had to compile and link against our libraries. You could even design your screens with a WYSIWYG screen builder called Opus. It was like Interface Builder in Xcode. Windex was unique at that time in that we provided the superset of all UI components available on all supported systems, which meant we had to create from scratch UI components that didn't necessarily exist natively on a given platform. Fun. Well, to me it was fun. I enjoyed getting everything pixel perfect. And to be perfectly honest, the worst part was always the event system, not drawing the UI. Okay, back to our Motion in Motion episode this month. I'll be using some of that decades-old experience and illustrating how to really take control of the look of your UI by drawing it manually using core graphics primitives. So, if you haven't subscribed yet, Opus thinks now would be a great time to get started. See the link below.